King Drunk, back again with yet another attempt of a craft beer review. The one I'm going to review just now is another supermarket beer. It's one from the London Beer Factory and it's a Big Milk Stout, Vanilla and Cacao Nib Imperial Stout, weighing in at a hefty 7.5 on the Richter scale. This is, I'll give a shout out right away to Wonder Beer Wonder, Scott and Wonder. I think they have had this. They've had the two variations. This is the second variation. I didn't actually get the first one, but I know by looking at Scott's video of it, he wasn't that impressed. So it's open like a can of Sapporo. And you guys out there know what a can of Sapporo is. It's basically one of those things that never really took off. You can basically be a hipster, stand in the bar, drink it out to fucking be an knob-end basically. So anyway, let's get the London Beer Factory Big Milk Stout into the glass. Hopefully not without spilling it. So here we have. Here we have a bollocks of a pour by the looks of it. Big sort of mocha head. It's almost like jellified. Look at that. It's not moving at all. So anyway, let's see. Give it the old stout test around the glass. I love doing that. I always do that with Guinness. When I get a Guinness, I always tilt it. You can always tell if it's a good Guinness, because I used to work in bars years ago, and if you kept your Guinness really well, if you tilted your glass, it would stay in the glass, and if it was shit Guinness, it would just pour all over the side. So anyway, my Guinness always stayed in the glass because it was good. Because I used to drink gallons of it, so I knew how to keep it. So basically, here we have the London Milk. What is it? Yeah, it's the London Beer Factory Big Milk Stout. Big Milk Stout. Sound like a man from Dublin there. So anyway, let's go in for the nose. See what it has to offer. Very weak on the beak, I've got to admit. A little trace of milky chocolate, a little bit of coffee. That's really all I'm picking up from it. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Scott and Wonder Beer Wonder, I think they agreed that they actually like to second variation of it, and this is the second variation. So anyway, it's all about the taste, isn't it, really? So anyway, Sofa King Drunk drinking London Beer Factory Big Milk Stout, 7.5 on a Richter scale. Slanjiva. Love yous guys, by the way. Keep up the good work, Scott and Wonder. Well, it wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest with you. Milky chocolate, obviously. A sort of almost like Mellow Bird's coffee. That sort of pure powdery coffee, not the grainy coffee you get, the granules. Remember the old Mellow Bird's coffee? It's got that kind of taste. Very lactose, sweet vanilla. No suggestion of 7.5 in a Richter scale. I've got to admit that. Sweetness, very sugary, almost like any use hard men out there like your strong coffee, but you have to put a sweetener in it. You might know what I'm talking about. It has potential, but it's ticked all the wrong boxes. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. I wouldn't have liked to have tried the first variation of this. because I wouldn't say this variation is probably, and I might be wrong because I haven't tried the first variation, but I would like to think this is a massive improvement than the first variation, because I watched Scott and Wonder's video of it, and I read a lot of the comments underneath, and a lot of people just said they'd avoid it. It's okay. Is there better stouts out there? It's 7.5 on a Richter scale. Yes, there is. For the money I paid for it, it was £3 at Tesco's for it. It's okay. Someone came up and offered you that and a draft Guinness in a can. What would you take? Jury might be out on that one for about 10 minutes, because there might have been a queue at the toilet at a party. Is it for me? I have tasted better milk stouts, a lot Richter's lower. One of my favourites is a Guinness milk stout. I really enjoyed that. If I was to compare that to the Guinness, I'd session the ass off the Guinness milk stout. It's not bad, but then again, it's not great. It's not shit. You would drink it, yeah, you would. If you're a stout drinker, you would drink it, but you've probably drank better. That's probably what I'm trying to say. London Beer Factory, it's made its way into Tesco shelves. It's £3 a tin. It's a hefty investment. Personally, I think Tesco got it wrong with this one. It's okay, but it's not for me. So, is it one I'm going to drink again? Probably not. For the price I paid for it, I could probably stick an extra 40p and get 2 lovely Guinness milk stouts, or a couple of cans of draft Guinness. Actually, you could get almost a 4-pack of Guinness. Draft Guinness in a can. You could probably get draft Guinness in a can cheaper, or even Murphy's. I would even go as far as Diet Guinness. I would even drink Murphy's before I drink that. Again, the only way you drink that is if you went in somewhere and it was either that or Carling. You'd probably drink that, in my opinion. But then again, my opinion doesn't really count. So anyway, is it one I drink again? That's the only way I drink it. It was that or Carling. Yes. £3, not worth it. It's apparently, Scott and Wonder said it was a massive improvement than the first one. I didn't get to slag off the first one like I'm slagging off this one. I wouldn't drink this one again unless it was up against a Carling Black Label or something like that. So anyway, what am I going to give the London Beer Factory Big Milk Stout? 7.5 on a Richter scale. I'm going to give that, and it gets pass marks because it's up against a Carling. Anything from 6 upwards gets a pass mark. It's going to get a 6 out of 10 from Sofa Keen Drunk. So anyway, if you've had this beer before, you liked it, you didn't like it, drop a line below, and if not, you like your stouts, there is better ones. And believe me, if you like your Guinnesses and your Murphys and all these kind of stuff, and your O'Haras and all these kind of beers, buy them before you buy that. There is even better ones. There's this one, what is it? It's Magic Rocks, a real stout. That's an even better stout than that. They're all in the supermarket. Guinness milk stout as well. Quite disappointed with that one actually. £3 a can. It's a hefty investment for something that you've not really enjoyed. So anyway, if you've had it before, the London Beer Factory, the Big Milk Stout, the Big Milk Stout. You liked it, you didn't like it, drop a line below, and if not, so if you stayed to the end of the video, and if not, I'll catch you in another beer review. Jesus, it'll be a better one. That was a shit Irish accent. Ciao for now.